Hey everybody, I decided to do a little addendum to the Philly CheeseFreak. A friend of mine who's a really, she's almost a wine sommelier, master sommelier, recommended that I go to this fancy food shop in this really nice part of town in Philly near Rittenhouse Square, which is over there. This is the Walnut Street Shopping District, which is all pretty and gorgeous. So let's go find. Okay, I was able to track it down. It's called DiBruno Bros, and I love on their sign they have culinary pioneers. Should be interesting. I haven't asked them if they wanted to be on video yet, so we'll see what they say. Hi, this is Dan.
How you doing, guys?
Wave hi. Welcome to the CheeseFreak. He works at DiBruno Bros. He's been nice enough to agree to be on the show. So tell us a little bit about DiBruno Bros.
Well, DiBruno Bros. We actually started back in 1939, down in the Italian market.
Wow.
Very small, kind of hole-in-the-wall sort of place. And it's a flagship of our company. It's actually still running today.
Cool. And
pretty much the basis of our company is that we bring in really great food. You may not know about it, but we'll be more than happy to let you eat it. We're all foodies at heart. We all eat food. I mean,
that's what I love.
it's all about love, yeah. The love for food.
Well, Dan's the really awesome cheesemonger here. As you can see, there's lots of great cheeses here, and he is going to tell us first about a Portuguese cheese he picked up. What do you like about cheese, Dan? First,
well, what I like about cheese is not only that it's a product that you have to care for, or else it exists because we care about it. And every cheese, its flavor, its quality really depends on the person who's making it and how much they care about it.
Cool.
If you don't care about the product, it's not going to be so good.
Good.
And every one of these cheeses, we have roughly around 400 different types at any given time.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a lot.
I'm only here for 2 days.
If you had the time, we'd eat them all. We'd learn all about them. Now, the beauty of it is that every one of these cheeses is essentially going to be different every time you have them. Whether you've had this wheel every day for the last 2 years.
Really?
Every time you open a new wheel, it's going to be completely different because most of them are handmade products.
Uh-oh. I'm in trouble. I'm going to be doing this the rest of my life.
Hey, I'm planning on doing it for the rest of my life. And there's always something new to learn. And I enjoy work every day, so I'm one of the few people who get to enjoy work.
Every day. Well, now, tell us a little bit about this puppy.
Sure. Azeitão here, Azeitão Dio, raw sheep's milk from Portugal.
Awesome.
Now, in the region in which it's made in Portugal, as I said, there's not a whole lot of open fields and the straight grass. There's a lot of rough foliage. Cool. Now, sheep and goats don't really care that much about what they're eating. Cows are a little more of a prima donna. They want to eat their wildflowers and their grass. Sheep really don't care. And what you're getting is a lot of pepper bushes and rough foliage. And what makes this one different from other cheeses is that they don't use the traditional animal rennet, which is usually the lining of the
But I've learned a little bit about what rennet actually is.
Absolutely. All right. But what they use is what's called a gardoon thistle, which actually, if you look on the front of the box here, there's a picture of it. This giant prehistoric-looking plant. It's actually a relative of artichokes.
Cool.
And it's just, what it does is it coagulates the milk and it causes this lemony, tart, very floral taste to it.
Cool.
And one of the reasons why I love Portuguese cheese so much, it just doesn't taste like any other cheese.
Cool. Great.
All right, so
go ahead.
So the next one we have here is called Toma da Roca.
Okay.
Now, what Toma da Roca is a larger version of what we got here from the Alta Longa, the Piedmont. Actually, the Piedmont region of Italy is called Rocchetta. Larger version of this guy. You see the similarities in the two. Obviously, Toma da Roca being a much larger wheel. Now, what we do with Toma da Roca that we don't do with Rocchetta is we actually wash it in a series of wines, depending on what we feel like doing. Now, the beauty of cheeses, especially softer ones like this, what you wash it in will make all the difference. It will literally absorb the wine, and you can get that heavy, heavy flavor in it.
Wow, that's cool.
And Toma
Drunk
da Roca,
off cheese.
Yeah, absolutely. Often known as drunken cheeses.
Okay.
Ever heard of drunken goat, drunken hooligan? It's essentially different types of cheeses, but washed in a type of alcohol. Toma da Roca, I believe, is washed in Pinot Noir, if I remember properly, and it's got a very subtle, sweet taste to it, that nice, heavy wine overtone.
Cool.
Now, this is the kind of cheese.
Can we try that?
Yeah, absolutely. This is one of those cheeses that you don't really want to have too much combination with. What you want to have is some grapes, some nice bread. That's just my only
requirement on the show is that you eat some with me.
Oh, of course. Hey, listen, I essentially get paid to eat cheese and tell people what I think about it. If you ask me, that's the best job in the world.
I'm working towards it. Wow, that's amazing. You can really taste the wine.
Really smooth. But once you let it cover your palate,
That is an awesome cheese.
let it cover your palate, it just overtakes your tongue. And it's so complex, so smooth. But definitely one of my favorite cheeses. We don't get this one too often, so it's a must grab.
I'm definitely going to buy a little bit of that.
Yeah, as you should.
Okay, cool. Okay, cool. Well, thanks so much, Dan.
It was a pleasure. It was a pleasure having you.
Parting words for the CheeseFreak fans?
All right, well, the one thing I have to say is never be afraid to try something. You're biting the cheese. It's not biting you.
Okay, thanks a lot, man.
No problem.
Okay, just one parting word about this place, DiBruno Brothers. Holy cow, it's freaking amazing. Okay, we're here at El Bez in Philadelphia, and that is melted manchego salsa, and it's damn good. Tell them how good it is.
It's very good. I've not had manchego sauce. I've not had it melted, but I'm thinking I love this. So very good.
Okay, tell the crowd who you are.
My name's Peter. I'm part of the conference, and I'm having a great time.
Ready?
Okay, here we go. Check it out.
Manchego cheese. Karen from Michigan.
You like that?
Good girl knows. This cheese rocks.
Love you.